We used to massage you like this when you were a baby, when you were crying, when you were crying too much. Okay.
I'm just hanging out with some of my friends.
Hi guys, welcome back. We're still hanging out. We're still cooking, which means we're still eating.
Yeah.
So we went down to the market. We're still celebrating Christmas. So we thought we would dedicate Christmas dinner to what's fresh in season. So we found ourselves a nice duck. We got some spring onions. We got some fresh ginger, pomegranate seeds from lovely big pomegranates. These are from the east part of Turkey, probably the best in the world. We've got some fresh beetroots, which is a typical winter vegetable. We found fresh rosemary. And then we got the general spices, the cinnamons, some nutmeg, etc., etc. So what did we decide to do, Tiara?
Okay, so we decided to roast the duck. And on the side of the duck, we're going to put roasted beetroots and onions.
When you buy a duck, make sure the duck is medium in size, it's not too fatty, the color is nice and white, and basically that you can feel that the flesh is nice and firm as well. We got little hairs over here. I'll show you a little quick trick on how we get rid of those hairs. Because you don't want those hairs in your food. They're not hairs, they're feathers. Harmless, but we'll just keep it so. Okay, so now, there's a little trick here now as well. Stick our fingers in there. We want to separate the skin. You know why we do that?
No, why?
So that when the duck cooks, it's separated from the meat, so that this part of the duck will be a lot more crisp. The skin itself will be a lot crispier. Put more.
Why do we put so much salt?
We're going to wash the salt off, so don't worry about that. But the salt is also, it helps when you for the crispiness of the duck. Okay, now rub it in. Feel it? Rub it in. Are you scared? Okay, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Okay, give me some more salt.
More?
Yeah, give me some more salt. So, and you massage. You got to massage it in. All right? It's like a massage. We used to massage you like this when you were a baby, when you were crying, when you were crying too much. Okay. So this duck now is going to rest for 2 days. You can leave it for a day, but 2 days is actually ideal. We're going to carry on now. We're going to make the glaze. What do we got for the glaze?
Okay, so here we have spring onions, ginger, honey, pomegranate molasses, apple cider vinegar, soy sauce, pomegranate seeds, and some salt.
The glaze we're going to split into two. One we're going to make a little stuffing, okay? And the other one we're going to use to brush when we put it into the oven.
How do you do that?
How do I do it? Want to try? But remember, start the heel of the knife and you go all the way through. Okay. And then one day when you're a big girl, you can do it like that.
Wow.
Okay. Perfect. Good girl. Okay, let's take the ginger and we just slice the ginger roughly.
Okay.
Okay, can I teach you something?
Sure.
Watch your fingers, arc your fingers like that so that the knife is against there, so you can cut, so you've got no danger of cutting your fingertips. Okay, watch. That's it, perfect. Yeah, the ginger in. Okay. All right, I put in 2 spoons of honey.
Okay.
Okay, the honey is always a classic when it comes to duck as well.
Yeah, but why do we put something sweet inside something salty?
Well, because this is going to add to the flavors of the duck. The sweet and salty will balance it.
Okay.
Okay, we have the molasses, pomegranate molasses. I was saying earlier, this pomegranate molasses comes from Hatay, which is an area which grows probably the best pomegranates in the world. We got some apple vinegar.
Okay.
Mix that in so it balances the sweetness of the honey and the molasses. And we got some soy sauce. A little bit of soy sauce. Let's act as if it's 2 days later. Okay, spring onions, let's prepare these. We've got to push that into the cavity, so let's just make it a little bit smaller. We just make little knots inside them. You can add in the pomegranate seeds.
Inside the sauce?
Inside it, yeah. Add it in, all of it, because it's pomegranate duck. The most important part in creating the crispiness of the duck is the next step. Okay, we're going to take the duck and we're going to blanch it, meaning that we're just going to parboil the outside. Okay, so it means hot water on the cold duck, so you'll see the skin actually contracts and it also creates for a crispy skin. I got a simple bit of kitchen wire so that we're going to have to hold on to this because it's an unusual action. We just scoop it in there, twist it around. You just hold it over there, and you just rotate it a little bit.
Okay.
I'm just cooking the outside, the skin of the duck. All right, it's boiling water. It's just plain water, but as you can see, you just pour it over there. Very simple. You can see that skin of the duck cooking over there. Okay, so the duck's blanched. We've got our stuffing ready over here. I'll put that in. Tiara, you want to put you can actually use your hand. Take it like that and
put it inside the
and
chicken.
put all this inside the duck, yeah. Okay, just squeeze it in. That's it. Push it right in. Don't want to leave any gaps. All right, that's good. Okay, right. Okay, now we have to seal this up. We've got a simple skewer over here. And we want to seal that up because we don't want all our nice stuffing to come out. Just 2 little squeezes over there. Okay, so our duck is ready. What we'll do now is the duck will wait a little bit. We're going to prepare our beetroot, for roast beetroot, because we want to roast them together. Okay, a little bit of olive oil there, Tiara. And we just rustic, we add all the ingredients, add the onions, just throw the onions in, no problem.
Okay, so I have a question. So why are we not telling them how much we're putting the ingredients in? Like how much ingredients?
Because I mean, this is not. You remember last time we did cake,
Yes.
and that's more scientific, if you want to call it. So if you make a mistake with your ingredients, but this kind of food is spontaneous food that you cook with feeling.
Yeah.
Okay, you see when we cook, sometimes when we're cooking over here, I'm not using recipes except for pastry. So this is done all with feeling. So whoever is going to cook or cooks this type of food, they can use the ingredients to suit their own style.
Okay.
Okay, little twist of black pepper, some salt. Because the duck is going to cook for an hour, these are going to stay in the same time. It's going to stay exactly the same time as the duck. So they'll be nicely roasted and soft on the inside. Okay, we don't want to add too much oil because the duck is going to send off a lot of fat from there. Let's just brush, not too much, Tiara, because you don't want to make it soggy. So just a thin layer of the glaze. The color of the soya sauce and the pomegranate molasses is also going to help so it gets nice and golden brown.
So why is chicken more popular than duck?
Well, I think a lot of people are scared of duck. Not really scared to eat it, but I think they're scared of actually cooking duck. Of course, chicken is white meat. Duck is red meat. It's classed as red meat. It's cooked like meat. So sometimes when you do a nice duck breast, it's cooked rare, and chicken you can't cook rare.
Yes.
Yeah.
Brushy, brushy, brush, brush.
This is the part you like, huh? This is like art.
Yeah, exactly.
And you don't have to touch the duck.
Yeah.
But I know you're going to want to eat it. Let's go to the oven, and I'll bring Donald duck. Okay, we get the duck in there. Okay, it must be nicely aligned. We don't want the juices to fall into the tray. Those juices are going to go into those beetroots and add amazing flavor over there. Okay, so I've preheated the oven. I've preheated it on 180. It's a slow roast. I've got it on convection, and this is going to cook for about an hour, but every 15 minutes we'll give it a light glaze. Look at that duck, Tiara, aren't we proud of it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you see how we have to concentrate on presentation as well, because presentation is important. Because you eat with your eyes. And what did you learn today?
We learned how to make duck.
Great.
I'm just hanging out with some of my friends.
Thank you. Hats off to the chef. Well done. And to the sous chef. Well done.
Contemplating much at all, not much at all. Don't be offended if I don't answer your telephone call.
Bu şişkodan daha iyi ama o sos da lazım olabilirdi yani. Güzel olabilirdi bence diye düşünüyorum. Şok!